I have to share something that really took me off my tracks today because, you know, I was like editing. I wanted to quickly edit this video today and actually upload it the same day because I haven't uploaded a blog in a few days. Like I mentioned earlier, it was just a very hectic week, and in reality, there was no way I could, you know, do the blogging because the only time I could blog or edit my blogs is on bedtime for him, and then I would like work and finish really late into the morning, sometimes 1, 2 in the morning. I finish editing a blog to have it ready to upload the next morning. And the way my week was last week, so hectic, I just, you know, how to prioritize and leave the blog for another time because I was really exhausted, going to sleep really late and waking up early with my baby, and then still doing my everyday things and blogging. And you know, last week it was just hectic, nonstop. You know, having to make sure to get the house ready because I knew this weekend I wasn't going to be able to touch anything because we had full schedule all the 3 days. So just getting ready for the weekend and then getting the weekend over with and done, and was extremely, you know, hard. But it was fun, but it was just one of those weekends where you don't even feel like you rested at all. So, yeah, I'm trying to get back into the group of things. You know, I haven't really been on my social media that much either. And today was like the first day that while he was napping after the park today, I jumped back on my Instagram account and, you know, I was going through the pictures for the wedding and the first communion of this weekend and the family gathering and, you know, trying to choose what I was going to upload today and everything. And then I came across this post on Instagram of a family, Cruz Saldana family, that tragically lost their 3-year-old boy on Friday, who was just playing in front of a family member's house. And, you know, in a moment of excitement, when, you know, the frisbee he was playing with went into the street, and he went to get it, and he was hit by a car, and he didn't make it. So if you look for them on Instagram, it's at Baby Boy Bakery, and it's very, I mean, I don't know them, and honestly, I wasn't following them. But in my feed, you know, I started seeing a bunch of pictures of the little boy from different moms I follow. So, of course, I looked into what was going on, and it immediately just, I mean, I can't even imagine. Just thinking about it makes me extremely sad. You know, my prayers go out to the family. And so on my Instagram account, I posted a link that somebody, you know, started a fundraiser for them. And, you know, the parents themselves haven't posted anything. And, you know, a close personal friend or family members of them actually share their story with their permission. And just, you know, because they need prayers and support. And I just can't even imagine. Just look at my little boy and I can't even imagine. But it like really paralyzed me today of all the things that I was gonna get back to doing, and it just made them seem so unimportant. Just, I'm in a certain state of mind right now where I was being stressed about something that I'm gonna share with you guys, I think in tomorrow's blog, but it just made that seem so unimportant. Just be grateful for what you have in this moment and don't worry about what you don't have. But I'll put the link where you can find the family below and where you can donate. And just, if you can, take a moment of your time and send them your love and support and prayers. I just don't even have the words. I would die. I would die if something happened to Gabrielito. And I think of those times where I'm frustrated with him, and I mean, he's such a good boy. He's such a good boy. He rarely acts out, and when he does, I'm so spoiled of the fact that he doesn't really act out, that when he does, you know, sometimes I'm quick to snap at him or be impatient because I'm just not used to him misbehaving. And you know, he's hitting his terrible twos, and it's getting difficult at times to find that natural parenting, that gentle parenting that I'm trying to do. And it's just everyday lives and everyday stresses and things that his little head doesn't worry about, you know, things between me and his dad. Just, you know, married couple things and financial stuff, and me trying to have another baby and having trouble with that. So, and it just seems so unimportant now. I mean, tragedy happens every day. We heard of those girls in Nigeria that have been lost, of that ship in, you know, Asia, and all those students that were lost at sea. And I mean, I know every day something horrible happens. You turn on the news and something horrible happens. You know, this one hit me because, I mean, they all hit me, but this one in particular because, you know, she's just a regular mom sharing her life on Instagram, like we all do, like I do. And I just can't even imagine. I guess it put a lot of things in perspective, so. But hug your loved ones, folks, and forget the BS, and hold them close and tell them you love them and forgive and forget, and just live the happiest life you can live. Seriously, wish peace and love and light to y'all. I think this does it for today for me, and I want to remember this moment. I want to remember this day and how I'm feeling right now, and make a promise that I'm going to give my son the happiest life that I can, because you never know. You just never know.